And I'm in a fieldstone foundation. It's what they were turn of the century, and they're really good foundations if they're taken care of properly. What we can see is that there's been some closed cell urethane injected into the walls. We don't want to do any more of that. That's not correct. Things happen. I would rather see that than the walls coated with a white coating that makes it all look so crisp and clean and pretty, and a painted floor. That'd be lies. I want to see the 57 Chevy without the paint job. So I'm kind of glad to see the sins, if you will. So this is kind of a makeshift footing that's been put in. These may be what they're sitting on, they may not. We'll find out, but at the end of the day, we do need to set the house still, moving along the back. So in doing so, we'll put pier legs underneath and set it still. In doing so, we'll go ahead and set a sump pit in, because we're about to create cold joints. Cold joints are where concrete's poured next to concrete. So if I open the floor up and I stick all these piers in and I put the floor back, which I go behind a lot of companies to do that, then they're able to go, oh, you wanted a drainage system with that? Oh, well, that's this. So we just jump into the chase. It's not that the house necessarily has a water problem, but it is a stone foundation. Let's not be silly. In the event that you do have a nuisance that's a little worse along the front, it could be added on to. So it's the heart of the system, if you will. The front of the house has had a little damage, but I think that was corrected by the new front porch, because that front porch is the whole front, and we see the sidewalk walking up to the house, so we know that wasn't the original. So we've got a piece of concrete that needs to be replaced outside. The whole back of the concrete of the place is just not ideal, but I'm kind of pointing at low-lying fruit, but I'm going to be that way in the corner because we're going to be doing some discharge work and putting that concrete back. I don't think there's anything to do to the front of the house right now, even though it shows a little bit of movement. Welcome to owning a house. So at the end of the day, we're going to propose a small system. We're going to get the house set still. We'll replace a little concrete outside. We're going to go take a look at a gutter that might be failing. And we'll put this video in with some other stills so that you have an idea of what we're talking about. Thanks. This is Stephen at Waterproof Solutions.